Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? This is the Club of the Man 1993. We are live on this Wednesday night at 10:48 p.m. Just getting through hump day. Totally exhausted from overtime I've had at work this week. It's been a drag of a week, and I've really not been in much of a mood at all to do live reviews, especially for Monday Night Raw and kind of NXT, because NXT was not that good for me last night. AEW tonight, though, was a pretty darn good show, which we'll try to talk about that. Well, probably not tonight, maybe not till tomorrow, but yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. So, we're going to at least recap Raw. Probably NXT also. Maybe AEW. But I gotta do my Backlash predictions. But I might have to wait till the weekend for that. And I'm already booked Friday night and Saturday. So, I don't know when I'm going to get to do those predictions. I don't. I really do not. Because I have plans, I'm exhausted, and like I said, it's been a brutal week at work. But I deserve some downtime. So, I'm going to come up here and at least do whatever I can do tonight before I get the last ounce of me worn out and just go straight to bed. Starting off by recapping Monday Night Raw. The May 10th, 2021 edition took place at the WWE Thunderdome at the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida. Again, I don't really watch Raw anymore. I put it in the background noise. I play Harry Potter, look into other things I'm trying to look into right now. One thing instantly is get a Nintendo Switch. It's the 19th time I mentioned it today, whether it's to just a live audience or the actual people I talk to. But yeah, I'm more excited about getting a Nintendo Switch than watching Monday Night Raw. Nothing on the show interests me. And if this week, if anything anymore, Monday Night Raw is now the show that whenever I go to do a recap for, because I say recap because I don't review it anymore, I just don't even give it a grade. I look forward to the goofiest, photo from the night. And of course, this one I found, the goofiest photo was a close-up of a big hero returning this past week on Raw. Yeah, right. Not at all. And yeah, that's all I look forward to anymore is what's goofy photo I'm going to use for the thumbnails. And you can see the one I'm using for this one. So let's just talk about this show. Because this build to WrestleMania Backlash is just so weak. I literally don't care about this show whatsoever. I've been considering doing maybe live reactions for one match, Roman Reigns and Cesaro. I don't even want to do it though. I'm just really not feeling it. My friends don't want to watch the show this Sunday. I feel like it's going to be a nothing show. Nothing is going to come out of WrestleMania Backlash on Sunday. Nothing. Not on the Raw side. Not really even on the SmackDown side either. So, it's best I just talk about the show, move on with life. And we go from there. So, apparently, the show opened up with a 6-woman tag team match. Before the match starts, though, Alexa Bliss randomly interrupts sitting on her swing with Lily, and she says she has her eye on someone. Whoever that someone is, I do not know. I'm guessing that someone is probably either going to be Rhea or Asuka. I highly doubt she have her eye on Charlotte Flair because, well, who the heck knows? So we have a 6-woman tag match. Asuka, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke took on Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler. And the faces won by pinfall, but afterwards Charlotte took out Asuka and Alexa, and Lily just looked on and laughed. But that was not it. Sonya Deville made Rhea Ripley and Asuka have a match later on in the show. That that Rhea Ripley would defeat Asuka by pinfall, but then Charlotte would then just applaud her for victory afterwards. So that's the build for the Raw Women's Championship match. Sounds fun, huh? Then we have more stuff with RK Bro as they teamed up with the New Day. But, obviously this week Randy Orton was more so, being Randy Orton. The New Day and RK Bro took on and defeated AJ Styles, Omos, Jackson Ryker, and Elias. And afterwards, though, Randy Orton RKO'd the New Day, but he did not RKO Matt Riddle. So, okay, I don't know if this means that, we're waiting another week for Randy Orton to turn on Matt Riddle, or maybe Matt Riddle will turn heel. Honestly, to me, though, it just seems like it would still, to me, be stupid for Randy Orton to turn heel with this whole alliance thing with Matt Riddle. And to turn face, I'm sorry. Because once again, how do you go from Randy Orton being a legend killer to a guy who wants to put someone over? Randy Orton is never supposed to be booked like that. That is just not how Randy Orton works. So, again, my thing is I think that if anything, the swerve out of this, have Matt Riddle turn heel, because, maybe he'll finally give him something a little more, worthy of doing, because this stupid gimmick they have now saying stuff that makes absolutely no sense, literally making a mockery out of a character that we loved in NXT, it's just not working. So, if they want to keep this duo going, again, I would much rather see Matt Riddle turn heel, be the one and basically fall under Randy Orton's Dark Shadow or something like that. Again, honestly, it's what I'd rather see. But who knows if we're actually going to get it. What else did we have on the show? We had Miz and Morrison and Damian Priest all randomly announcing that they were going to have Damian Priest versus The Miz at Backlash on Sunday. Why? I don't know. And I don't get why whatsoever either. We've seen the match happen how many times. But they're going to have a match with Priest and Morrison, and the winner gets to pick the stipulation for the match on Sunday. Damian Priest defeated John Morrison, thank God, and he picks a lumberjack match. Why does this feel like a pre-show match now? Like, we've had this ongoing feud with Damian Priest and The Miz because, Bad Bunny was involved. By the way, I read a rumor, apparently, that if the Bad Bunny angle flopped, WWE was going to instantly give up on Damian Priest. Which would be just stupid. Because, once again, it shows they value, themselves more than the actual product. So, an actual wrestler not getting over a celebrity would have ruined his career. Like, dear God. Yeah, I don't care for this match. Like, really, there isn't any match besides maybe Roman and Cesaro that I care about on Sunday. Really. I don't. I do not give a shit about this lumberjack match with Damian Priest and The Miz. It's just so dumb. We got that. Of course, we then have the return of Jinder Mahal, Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, is back. And I guess he replaced the same brothers. Because now he has Shanky and Veer by his side, and he squashes Jeff Hardy. This is the same Jeff Hardy he was put into an Elimination Chamber match just a couple months ago. He's a former world champion. Yet Jeff Hardy has pretty much just about lost every single match he's had since coming over to Raw. Because, he re-signed. And so now, after kissing his ass and pushing him last summer, they literally just pulled the plug and just buried the hell out of him. They buried Jeff Hardy alive. So he made a big mistake re-signing. So yeah, Jinder Mahal defeated Jeff Hardy by squashing him. And then we have a match with Sheamus and Humberto Carrillo, but then apparently Carrillo got injured. Sheamus landed on his knee or something and it caused a referee stoppage. We also have another Eva Marie vignette. Who cares? We have Shelton Benjamin defeating Cedric Alexander by pinfall. So I guess that means they're both going back to catering now. Who knows? And then I guess Drew Gulak criticized Angel Garza after Garza shoved the rose up his ass last week. And the only thing that happened was basically the same booking for the world title match. We had this week instead, we had basically some roles changed around. This week it was Drew McIntyre being the one to take on Bobby Lashley, and Braun Strowman was the one lurking around interrupting. So basically, the same exact booking as last week, except instead of Braun Strowman facing Bobby Lashley, it was Bobby Lashley facing Drew McIntyre. But of course, Braun Strowman got involved. Cause of the DQ, you could have predicted that a mile away. That was Raw. That was Raw. You got any comments? No. Live chat's empty? I figured. That's Raw, guys. I have nothing else to say. I'll come back up here in a few minutes and at least review NXT. Depends how I feel after that, because NXT wasn't that good to me either. So, yeah. That's my thoughts, guys. What are your thoughts on Raw this week? Are you looking forward to WrestleMania Backlash at all? Because I sure as hell am not. Leave us down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Man93. See you guys soon. I'm checking out. Peace out.